So, still getting ready to go. Not this weekend. I think a lot of people got confused. I said next weekend as in like not this one, but the next one. So, I am doing an oil change on it today because last time I changed it was obviously last summer. And I mean, honestly, I probably changed it before winter, so I don't even think there's that many miles on it. But either way, still not a bad thing to do when you're driving it. How I'm gonna drive it. So just got out of our local Napa, got a bunch of oil for the Pontiac and a filter, and then I got another one of these brand new wires because there is one more, I think, on the square body that hasn't been replaced. Looks perfectly healthy, but at this point might as well replace it because at that point I think that literally every wire is replaced. So I'll throw that on and then I'm gonna clean all the surfaces again, but I'm gonna go do the oil change first to get that out of the way. I think I just blew a brake line. No, I think it's something more confusing than a brake line because I just went to go stop at the red light and I was pressing the brake like normal, and out of nowhere the truck just like locked itself up and stopped. I thought I hit somebody. I was like, why do we just stop so quickly? And then I just pulled in here and I went to press the brake and went right to the floor, but now it's really stiff again. I'm gonna go back to Napa. I don't know what the hell that means. That's weird, man. Is that like brake master cylinder or something? Because ABS isn't even plugged in. What the frig is that? Don't mind my friggin' pajamas and comfortable slippers, but I'm trying to see if it'll show it on the camera. It's working fine right now. Perfectly fine. Oh, what the hell? It just went to the floor again and then locked up. Okay, that's gotta be a friggin' brake caliper bolt. So you guys heard that on camera. The tire definitely just locked up and squealed in traffic. Hilarious. Oh my God, what the hell? So, brake calipers are all on good, brake fluid's topped off. I even read it with a scanner to see if anything weird showed up. Power steering fluid's all the way up just in case it was something to do with like the booster or whatever, it's mixed. I have no idea. So I'm gonna try to drive around the yard a little bit, but none of the people at Napa know either. I don't know why, every time I have a problem with a vehicle, it's always like the most confusing, difficult thing. Like, why can't I just have basic, everyday problems with my truck? So brake pedal's working great right now. I don't know, man. It's totally fine now. Totally fine, dude. So I don't know. I guess it's working perfectly fine, but try to be careful on the way back. I think the truck's just pissed off at me because this morning there was some kid in like a Dodge Charger trying to drive fast, and so of course I have to try and push my 400,000 mile 6.0 as hard as I can to just act stupid for no reason in traffic. So I think it was just angry at me, and it was trying to tell me to smarten up and not be doing that anymore, but totally fine now, so I don't know. The truck just decides when it wants to take my life and when it doesn't. So I got it all jacked up on the front end, backed into the garage a little bit so it was up so the car is actually level while I lift the front end. So it's not like the front end's facing the moon. Obviously it doesn't make that much of a difference. There's no oil gonna be hiding in it when I drain it. All right, we're just letting it drain the rest of the way now. It was super easy. Oil filter came off very gently and easily. Drain plug came out nice and easy. This freaking thing's perfect, dude. Truck's given me problems since I've owned it. This thing's been pretty good, but I mean, as you just saw, it still does some weird stuff occasionally, and I've only had this thing like a month. That doesn't really count. And obviously my other truck before this blew up literally everything. The most reliable vehicle I have ever had is this thing. I don't know how. Like, out of everything I owned, this thing is the like most mistreated. Like, yes, I change all the fluids, I make sure everything's healthy on it, but like this thing gets driven harder than anything I've ever owned, and it's been the most reliable. I don't know how. The only issue this thing has actually given me was that lower control arm sliding in and out. And I mean, it's aftermarket and I drive the car pretty hard, so again, what do you expect? You know what I mean? That was like, that wasn't even like unacceptable. Like, so I just welded it and it's back together. Since I've owned the thing, I've only replaced, I replaced obviously that little steering pump pulley, the belt, the battery, the steering rack I replaced, because that's apparently common on these, especially the way I drive it. Understandable. Even then it was like $120 part or something. Like, they're not ridiculous. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And some of the exhaust stuff, and other than that, nothing major is ever going on this car, and it has had like 60 years worth of beatage in the past year. Love this damn thing. So Napa said it took 6.5 quarts. The internet said it took 5.5 quarts, and I put 5 in it, says it's full, so give it a quick start and check it again in a second. Running good. Crack hole. So, car's basically out of gas, but tires are all filled up with air and oil's all topped off. So there's a gas station like 2 minutes up the road. Gonna take another quick test run up the road, see how it goes, and get some gas. So I went and got gas, and then took a quick trip to Mexico and let my stunt driver take over, because he's a pretty wild driver. So he got a few clips for you guys, but tires aren't that bad. They're definitely a little broken in, so I might end up bringing another set down when or up, I guess I'm going north, but I might bring another set when I trailer it next weekend. But some good test runs so far. I'm trying to see how that front end like holds up. I feel like that little lower control arm's still moving. I don't know if I have to reinforce it more. Yeah, I think it honestly, I think it cracked the weld off a little bit. So I might have to tighten up some stuff still, but not bad at all so far. Not bad at all.